Welcome to another English listening practice. In today's lesson, you will immerse yourself in the world of art at an exciting exhibition. We will explore a variety of pieces and the stories behind them, while also delving into the thoughts and experiences of visitors. As the sun began to set over the city, the vibrant atmosphere around the local museum was palpable. An art exhibition entitled Echoes of the Past was set to launch that evening, featuring works that celebrated the intersection of history and modern artistic expression. People streamed in, filling the air with laughter and chatter, as they anticipated an intriguing experience. Sophia, a keen art enthusiast, arrived early to get a better look at the pieces before the crowd swelled. She walked through the entrance, greeted by the striking sight of massive canvases and sculptures that seemed to tell stories of their own. An abstract painting hung prominently in the center of the first gallery, awash with swirling blues and greens. It captured her attention immediately. "This piece, what do you think?" a voice called from beside her. It belonged to Mark, an old friend she hadn't seen in years. He had always shared her passion for art. Sophia smiled. "It's captivating, isn't it? The colors almost make it feel like the ocean is alive. Do you remember that mural we saw in Barcelona? This reminds me of that." Mark nodded, stepping closer to inspect the brushwork. "Yes, it has that same energy. The way the artist blends the shades is incredible." They wandered further into the gallery, where a large installation awaited them, constructed from recycled materials and representing the impact of climate change. It featured an enormous fish sculpted from discarded plastic bottles. Sophia stepped closer, her brow furrowing. "This is powerful," she remarked. "It's a harsh reminder of our responsibility to the planet." "I completely agree," Mark added, gazing at the details. "Art like this sparks conversation. It makes us think about our actions and their consequences. I wonder how many people will stop here and really ponder what it means." As they continued to explore, they stumbled upon a section dedicated to photography. A poignant black and white series depicted moments from everyday life in marginalized communities. Images of laughter, sorrow, resilience, and unity filled the walls. Sophia paused before one photograph, a close-up of an elderly woman's weathered hands cradling a young child. "This tells such a beautiful story of connection and love," she said softly. "I feel like I can almost hear their laughter." Mark leaned in. "It's amazing how much emotion can be conveyed through a single frame. It really provokes thought about our own lives and relationships." After a while, they decided to take a break, grabbing some refreshments at a nearby cafe within the museum. As they sipped their drinks, the bustling sounds from the exhibition filled the air around them. "Have you ever thought about how art can be so subjective?" Mark asked, setting his cup down. "What resonates with one person might leave another completely unfazed." Sophia nodded thoughtfully. "Absolutely. I suppose that's part of what makes art so beautiful. Each piece invites personal interpretation. I remember you loving that absurdist sculpture last time we were here. I didn't even know how to react to it." Mark burst into laughter. "That's true. It was just so out there. But it's fascinating how art pushes boundaries and challenges perceptions." They returned to the exhibition with renewed energy, eager to soak in more creativity. As they walked into the next room, a large mural caught their eyes, a vivid representation of the city's history, blending symbols and abstract shapes to narrate a rich tapestry of culture. "This one really stands out," Sophia said, her voice filled with admiration. "It feels like the artist injected life into the bricks and mortar of our city." Mark agreed. "It's a brilliant way to evoke memories. I love how it captures the essence of the community." Near the end of their visit, they found themselves in a quieter corner of the museum, where an interactive exhibit awaited them. Visitors could leave their thoughts about the artworks on sticky notes that adorned the walls, creating a dialogue between artists and spectators. Sophia carefully wrote her reflection about the installation of recycled materials, expressing her hope for sustainable practices in art. It's as if we can all contribute to this conversation, our own echoes of the past and our visions for the future, she mused. Mark added his note about the photographs, highlighting the importance of sharing stories that often go unheard. This is a great way to engage with the audience. I hope the artists read these and see how their work resonates. As they made their way toward the exit, a sense of fulfillment enveloped them. I have to say, Mark said, this exhibition has not only showcased incredible art, but also deepened my appreciation for the narratives behind each piece. It's left me with much to ponder. Sophia smiled. I feel the same way. There's so much more to explore and discuss. Let's make a plan to visit the next exhibition together. Absolutely. After this experience, I'm eager to see what else is out there, he replied, as they stepped out into the cool evening air, the museum's lights shimmering behind them. Great job listening. Remember, the more you practice, the easier it becomes to understand English in real situations. Try listening again, retelling the story in your own words, or even answering some questions about it. Thanks for practicing today, and see you in the next lesson.